taking over the streets of Miami here. You can see a wider picture here of at least two of those motorcyclists, but as we take a look, there are more on the interstate right here, and this is very intimidating for drivers. If you happen to be on the roadways right now, some of these guys doing stunts that are really remarkable, but you have to think this is part of some sort of social media movement here, and it takes you back to what happened in New York maybe a year or two ago, where those bikers were really intimidating drivers, and it led to a very terrible accident.
And the problem is, it gives people who ride motorcycles legally kind of a bad name, and as Victor mentioned before, a lot of police agencies, they will not pursue these drivers because of safety reasons. And so right now, all of these bikers, hundreds of them possibly, are riding on 95, southbound, we believe. Southbound, I think.
Southbound, Janine Calvin, southbound, and they have now passed State Road 112. And if you want to keep watching these just unbelievable pictures here, these guys just taking over I-95 southbound, you can always go to local10.com. We've got a live stream up right now as these guys continue to just wreak havoc on the roadways of South Florida. Look at that guy right there on the ATV. These guys are not going slow either. They're keeping up with traffic, moving right there on I-95.
And Victor, and I think the amazement comes not from what they're doing, but the fact that they are doing it at which the speed that they are, at 60, maybe 70 miles an hour, keeping up with these cars. Not to mention, they are just absolutely dangerous and very intimidating for any of the motorists who are on the road.
And the truth is, it's a good thing that neither of these folks, at least from what we understand, have been injured. They haven't fallen. They haven't crashed into a car. But it's something that you have to be careful of. And it's so dangerous. Go ahead, Victor.
Yeah, safety apparently not a concern for these guys. You've watched literally hundreds of them, but as you're looking live at these pictures on I-95 southbound, I don't count a single helmet on any of these guys are wearing. As they just, look at this, swerving around on one wheel here.
Well, keep in mind, you actually don't have to have a helmet here in Florida, but these guys, maybe it would be a good idea, although they're not taking, they're taking whatever chance they want, and wow, some of them just riding up on one wheel.
And we've been watching this for more than an hour, and they did stop. These bikers and the guys on the ATVs did stop at 149th Street and 7th Avenue in Opa-locka, and I guess they were getting sort of directions and plans of where to go next, but it's pretty clear that it included getting on I-95 and doing these sorts of moves. Now, why they are doing this and what this group is a part of, we have no idea at this point, but what we do know is that it is causing quite a mess at the intersections where they tend to congregate as well and speed right through traffic. We also know that they've been going against traffic doing these sorts of moves right here. And we know that they're moving at a pretty good clip right now on the Interstate 95, and keeping up with some of those cars, and again, causing quite the intimidation for the drivers who are on the roadways.
And we're still not sure exactly